The game is played with a total of 10 people. You have 4 blockers from each team and 1 jammer from each team. The idea is the whistle starts, that starts the pack, which is the 8 blockers total. Once the pack is going, then the jammers start, and that's a second set of whistles. And the idea is the jammers will make their way through the pack one time, and every time they make their way through the pack afterwards, they score points.
The neatest thing about roller derby is that it belongs to women first and foremost. There is men's derby out there, but it's specified as men's derby. When you say roller derby, it's automatically a women's sport. And after being second in so many other things, and arguably all sports, this is finally ours, and we own it.
We are ancillary characters to this league. We're here to support them. The women own this, women run it. Those of us who have male genitalia are only involved in helping them create this sport.
You don't have to be a star athlete. You will see in every single league all sorts of body types. The big girls, the bigger the ass, the harder to pass is what we like to say. Small girls can cut through the pack and they can dodge hits really well. Every single body type is utilized and no more or less valuable. It used to be a very theatric sport, much like wrestling. Back in the 70s, that was when it was really popular. But now it is definitely a legitimate sport.
And that was my first question when I came in. I was like, well, okay, so it's scripted, so are we following? And he's like, well, no, it's not scripted at all. What are you talking about? It's like, this is a real sport.
They loan you your pads and gear. They teach you how to do some basic falls.
I was expected to learn all the rules. And it's a rule book. It's about that thick. It's like a phone book of all these different rules that come through.
And you can cause penalties in a lot of different ways, minor and major.
Probably the most common penalty is elbows.
There's no pushing, there's no elbowing.
But once you watch it happen, you're like, holy crap, this is a sport. And the audience, when you see the show tonight, when you see the bout tonight, you're going to see kids, you're going to see hipsters, you're going to see rednecks, you're going to see business type people, you're going to see people from the city council, you're going to see freaks, tattooed people, you're going to, guys rolling up in pickup trucks, you're going to see a lesbian contingent, you're going to see a gay man contingent, you're going to see a broad spectrum of what this community is and the community that happens in every town that roller derby comes into. I don't see that kind of diversity in any audience except roller derby. And it's remarkable. And, I got a thing for nylon. That's pretty cool.